Okay, and we're back. Oh, this wasn't muted. Nice. Might have heard me picking up my mic there. Apologies. Alright, so we are diving back into Final Fantasy X. Picking up where we left off yesterday, where we'd wrapped up, like, the Omega ruins, killed Omega. I did look into some more on that afterwards, because I was like, man, that was, like, a lot harder than I remembered it being. And that's because they've massively changed him in the HD release from the PS2 version. The PS2 version, at least the North American PS2 version, let me just make sure this is all working correctly. Omega Weapon was... He would fight you, but he was, like, not particularly dangerous. It was basically the same fight as Ultima Weapon, and he only had 100,000 HP that he had to burn through. So it was honestly pretty likely that you'd deal 100,000 damage before he ever got into his later attacks, like Nova or Shimmering Rain or anything like that. You might get like one Shimmering Rain, but probably not more than that. They changed that. He also didn't used to absorb all the elements, so you could hit him with like your Aeon's overdrives and you would just melt him. Like at that point in the game, your Aeon's overdrives are probably dealing close to 100,000 damage just on their own, so like 1 or 2 Aeon overdrives and he's just dead. The international version updated him to have 1 million hit points and made him absorb all elemental attacks. So yeah, that's why that felt a little bit harder than I was expecting. He had about 1,000 times, is that right? 100,000 versus 1 million? No, is that 10 times? It's about 10 times, right? Is that right? That feels like it's not right. Maybe it is right. I don't know. Whatever. He's got a lot more health, and is that as a result is going to get into his later phases and start using stuff like probably about 10 times. 10 times feels about right then. Yeah. So he'd start using his Nova and stuff like that more often, which makes it a lot harder. So yeah, bit of a switch there. I haven't looked if any of the like Monster Arena crap has like changed from the old one, but to be fair, I don't remember any of the old ones anyway, so it doesn't really matter. The first thing we're going to be working on today, because we're picking up with Monster Arena stuff today, is we are going to start catching monsters. And I'm just going to real quick pull out my phone here, and we're going to take pictures of each of these lists. And then I am going to use these pictures... Oh god, wait. Sorry, I'm awkwardly holding the controller with one hand, trying to, like... Wait, no, I don't want to... Oh god, my brain can't do this. I'm, like, trying to, hold my controller with one hand, and then take pictures on my phone with the other, and I keep trying to press, like, buttons on the controller to take a picture. Oh god, this is... Trying to disconnect my brain from, like, what... Oh, this is very disorienting. I don't like this at all. But yeah, I'm going to take pictures of each of these, because we are going to need to get to 10 of every monster in the game. So... Oh, wait, no, get back in there. I was at something that was Tonberry. I think it had Tonberries here? Yeah, that's the one. Let me go to Gagazet. I just want to have a picture of each of these lists so that I can plan for when we're running around catching stuff, so that I know I have enough. And then I think that's it. Yeah, the rest of these are the area conquests and originals and all that stuff. So, to start with, we're just going to head around and start catching a bunch of monsters. Probably going to be a relatively boring part today, just as an FYI. Not super exciting to watch, but it must be done. It is part of the process. So we're going to get the Ace Catcher team up here. We're going to slap some fancy equipment onto them. Is there like the Taming Sword, I think is what it's called, right? Yeah, there it is. You can put, like, Hunter's Blade? Is that it? No. Sentry? Dragon Killer? No. Like, you can... Did I not? Okay, Beastmaster. You can put an additional thing onto your swords, so, like, there's... Maybe I should take a look at that. Like, do I want to put... like, piercing? Ooh. The level 2 key sphere. Do I want to put piercing onto, like, Orons? Just so that we've got that? Because, like, he's gonna be useful against the... I'm trying to see if there's anything that would be smarter to put on there. Oh my god, I can craft evade and counter? Oh my god, that's insane. Really, teleport spheres? Not even that bad. Okay. 1 MP cost is really not that bad either. That's good. Okay. I'm tempted to throw piercing onto Orons, just so that we've got a piercing weapon that for capturing. Because some of the enemies are going to be a little awkward to do that without that, because we don't have our break damage limit anymore. We're also potentially going to run into some problems later in the game, when we get to the like late areas, with enemies that are like magic immune, and resistant. Or physical resistant, I mean. Like Dark Flan. Dark Flan's the one that I'm really like, this might be a little bit annoying. We'll find out. But for now, we just gotta go fight a million billion monsters as I choke to death. It's totally fine. Let's just get up here. Sorry, I'm again pulling out my phone to find this gallery of photos that I just took. What map is that? Okay, so we gotta catch a bunch of stuff here. I need 8 more dingoes, some condors, and some water flans. There's an argument to be made for just don't die. Yeah, no, that'd be bad. There's an argument to be made for using an actual paper checklist for this kind of thing, like a pen and paper. But like, this isn't the Stone Age. Oh yeah, I probably shouldn't have the peaceful shield on, huh? That'd be bad. Alright. There we go. I was like, why am I not getting attacked? It's because I'm literally immune to getting attacked. There we go. Alright, so I need to catch a bunch of these things, basically just until it says no more can be captured. Thankfully, these guys are really weak, so this shouldn't take very long. Nice. 10,000 damage. I was like, the big one that I'm definitely like, man, I don't know how I'm going to do this, is going to be Dark Flan. And then some of the late game elements might be a little tricky. I want to try to get all of these guys captured before we start doing any of the like actual like hunting in the monster arena or item farming. Just because you get so many rewards for like completing different sets as you go. Ugh. Yeah. And having those rewards is going to make it a lot easier to get myself where I want to be. Because then I can start customizing my armor, getting that all set up. Like I have a plan for like what I want to do for endgame armor. There's a couple different routes you can go for endgame armor. For what we'll be doing, I will probably need to make 2 different sets for my main like frontliners, which is going to be Titus, Waka, and Riku.
Enough.
Like I said, I'll probably need to do 2 different sets for each of them. One for the Dark Aeons and one for Penance, and we can they should be good enough to use for the monster arena as well. There's a third option you can kind of go with that is going to be a good all-around choice, but it's a lot more of a grind to get to. Not just for the armor, but if you want to use the third set of armor, it's if you're using the break HP limit, which allows you to raise your character's HP to 99,999. And then you need to go and do a bunch of finagling on the sphere grid to get the number of HP spheres you need. I'm trying to think. There's a way, I don't know if I have any of them, but there is a way to erase nodes off the sphere grid. I think it's just stat nodes, but you can like go in and like delete stat nodes off the sphere grid. and then you can replace them with other stats. And if you want to get like 99,999 HP, you need to delete some stat nodes because there's just not enough HP nodes on the sphere grid. There's some reasonably good options for that. Like you probably don't need all of the agility or sorry, accuracy and evasion nodes, because if you get your luck pumped up high enough, you'll be just fine. Luck will the soft or hard caps, I guess, for both accuracy and evasion are influenced by your luck stat as well. So if you just get your luck stat up high enough, you can just get rid of those. And it is not a problem. They're actually significantly more heavily influenced by luck than they are by accuracy or evasion, which feels counterintuitive, but in a normal playthrough, if we look at like our character's luck stats right now, they're pretty terrible. Like luck of 20, 18, 17, like 20 is the highest I've got. It's about as high as it goes, whereas most characters that are like notably good at something are sitting at around double that for the stat that they're like notably good at. And we're only in the early game now. Eventually we're going to want to get those up to like 150 or higher, like something specific higher than that. I'm going to be looking up some specific like breakpoint numbers when we get to the point where we're going to craft our armor and start doing our stat grinding, because I want to make sure I have the correct like formulas for all of this. Because it is all just formula based. It's like a punch in a math equation. This will tell you exactly what stats you'd need if you want to hit X enemy. So like when we were fighting our Dark Aeons, we're going to need to make sure we have our chance to hit is high enough to actually connect with them, because all the damage in the world isn't going to do you any good if you're not hitting your enemy. And then we're going to need to look at stuff like our defense and our evasion and things like that to make sure we're able to correctly deal with the situations we'll be running into. Okay, we're capped on water flans. There we go. Alright. This is good. These should be the ones I need. Sweet. Capped on you. I was talking. I wonder if I just hit that. Okay, sweet. We are capped on everything. So we're done with Besaid. Next up, I believe, should be Kilika. Shouldn't be too bad. I'm actually curious. Last time we went to Kilika, I couldn't go to the temple. Because they were blocking the way because I had been exiled from the Church of Yevon at the time. So I'm curious if they'll let me back in now. Like, canonically where we're at in the game is like, we've defeated Sin with the airship and it's laying wounded, like ready for us to attack it. And we just kind of like left it there. And decided to go catch monsters for a bit instead. So like a wounded Sin is just laying out there in the world somewhere. And we're gonna spend like probably a real world day, if not more's worth of time. Like 24 actual hours. Oh, hello.
You really quit the Knights?
I didn't know you could run into him here.
Elma was upset with me, but Captain Lucille understood. Now I'm working as a chocobo breeder on this ship. I really, really love taking care of chocobos. Being with chocobos all the time, I think I found my calling. And it's all thanks to you. Thank you.
Well, I'm happy for you.
Oh, yeah. I found this in one of the chocobo nests the other day. It's no use to me, so I want you to have it.
Oh, a friend sphere. Neat.
I have to go now. It's time for lunch.
Hey, I want to talk to you some more. Can't your stomach wait?
I meant I have to feed the chocobos. They get really upset if they're not fed. See ya!
Alright, neat. I think it stopped my lungs when I saw the flying ship, but I wonder if singing in the middle of the ocean did any good. Calm comes, will be able to truly enjoy Blitzball. Dang, maybe I retired too soon. Husband used to be a blitzer. He kept playing right into his golden years. He could take down blitzers only half his age. Does he want to join my team? No. You want to join my team? Flying ship's bad news. perked up a little seeing that flying ship battling Sin. Once Sin is gone, it'll probably come back to normal. Neat. How do I advance this ship to Kilika? I don't actually remember. Can't rely on Yevon's support. Ah, do I just try to go down there and that's the... That'll do it? Alright, cool. Oh, hey! Larbeck. Or is that Verosia? Oh, it's Verosia, okay. Honestly, like, late game, most of the Kilika beasts end up being, like, really damn good players, so... I don't necessarily want to recruit him right now, but... It's worth keeping your eye open. Oh, look at you, you're a Blitzball player. Oh, and you've actually got higher than normal speed. Not a terrible idea. You're not a Blitzball player. I think you are, right? Yeah, that's Larbite. Okay. 60 speed. Well, that's kind of fun when you get to the end of the game, just going around seeing like who's a Blitzball player. There's some fun ones out there. Like, we've done all the Blitzball we're going to need to do, so I'm probably not going to play anymore on stream, but I might come back and play this a little bit more just for fun. Like, just go out and explore and see what we can do, just because it's a fun game. I enjoy it. It's fun seeing all the players trade around the different teams, it's fun seeing the tournaments play out, like, seeing all the different stats and outcomes and everything. Very, very fun. We still got to get some special moves that I haven't seen, so might go back and try to do some of that. Alright. What I'm going to do here is we're just going to run around until I get the "you've reached your capture limit" message on each enemy, which means I'm technically going to probably run around a little bit longer than I need to, but that's okay. I'll be here probably one fight longer than was necessary. The plan is, whenever I hit a capture limit, we're going to compare my little photograph, and we're going to see how it was looking.
It's over.
Like if I'm at the, like, okay, how many enemies have I fully captured enough of? A lot of these places we didn't do a super thorough job with, so. And then I'll just kind of tick it off the list and keep it in my head, like, okay, we've got that one done.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to turn on the accelerated speed as well. I think that's one of the cheat options, but we won't. We'll do this. We'll do this manual. It's fine. Oh, beautiful.
Take that.
We're not gaining a huge amount of XP. That said, we're probably going to get a lot of XP and just some decent items while we explore. I wanted to check something. Do I have any dark matter? It's probably a no. Yeah, I don't think so. I was like, it's probably a no. I'd be surprised if we did, but when we start customizing our, like, end game armor, things we're gonna want is a bunch of dark matter. Like, we're probably gonna end up having to spend several hours, like, just grinding out dark matter, because I'm gonna need... I should get enough for one piece of armor, just by, like, playing the Monster Arena. Possibly I'll get a second as we do our captures in Monster Arena grind. But you basically need 3 sets of 900, or just 3 sets of 99. So 297, I think that is. And we'll get 99 from the Monster Arena, and then we'll potentially get another 99 just as we go. Potentially a little bit more if we're lucky. But then we'll have to grind for the rest, and unfortunately, it's a real grind. There's not a good way to get dark matters. The best way is going to be a steal off of a Monster Arena enemy, but it's a rare steel. With our like Master Thief on Riku, we could probably get that to like 8%, but we only get I think 1 or 2 each time we steal it. So it's gonna be a while. It's a pretty tough enemy too. I don't remember which specific enemy it is. I just remember that it is a bit of a pain. I might look into if there's any better options, but I think that's probably it. If there's a bribe for it, we might look into seeing if I can take care of it via bribe. Because bribe will be a more reliable option. We haven't really shown this yet, but bribe is a mechanic in this that lets you basically pay off an enemy. And the way it works is that each enemy has a bribe limit. At which point, once you've bribed them that amount of gold, they should just hand you a specific item, and then they'll leave. Usually, especially when you get to the Monster Arena, a lot of the bribes are pretty damn good. Bribing tends to get you some nice stuff. It'll either get you a lot of something easy to come by, or a few of something really rare. Sometimes, honestly, a pretty substantial amount of something rare. And the general rule... Okay, sweet. Bees are done. I didn't actually catch if that other one was done, but bees are done. The general rule is 20 times the enemy's max HP for successful bribes. Okay, still need more lizards. Still need more yellow elements. We're good on the bees though, so I can take care of that. Let me pull up my picture. Make sure I'm good to go. Yeah, okay, so there's only the 4 enemies here, which we've seen all of so far, so that's good. I was I couldn't remember if there was if Ochu was a rare encounter out here or not, but I'm guessing not. Panther Strike. Okay, sweet. So we're good on the lizards. We're gonna need a few more of the elements. Although I think from looking at my picture here, I actually captured a fair number of elements earlier when we were running through here, so that shouldn't actually be too bad. And then we need a few more of the Regoras. I'm gonna start heading towards the end. Go see people die when they're killed. That's true. That is true. How's it going, Mochi? Hope you're doing well. We're just working on monster capturing for now. Man, that is a really nice, reflection there. I mean, it's kind of janky if you look at it the wrong angles, but from the right angle, that looks really nice.
Say your prayers.
We're good on that. How are we doing on elements? Okay, we still need more elements, potentially. Or that just hit my limit. I know there's an encounter out here where you can run into 2 of the Regora, so I'm hoping we'll get a few more of those elements and then Regora. If we run into anything that is no elements or Regoras, we just run. Boom, alright, sweet. Elements, good to go. So the only thing we need now is the Regoras. I'm doing well. I'm just working on my monster capturing. It's gonna be a tedious one today. Because it's gonna be a lot of this. It's gonna be a lot of me just running back and forth along a path waiting for a specific monster to show up. Early game, it's not going to be particularly dangerous. Late game, when we're doing stuff like getting all of our captures in the Omega Ruins, it's going to be a little more dangerous. Because we're going to need to do stuff like capture, 10 Great Marlboros, which is going to be an adventure. I think we're good on that, right? We just need the Regora now? Yeah. So that'll be fun. So right now we've got everyone set up with a capture weapon. We will probably switch that. Oh, beautiful. We will probably switch that for some of the stuff like Great Marlborough to like one person has a first strike weapon or initiative weapon or something like that, and then everyone else has capture weapons. Or we might switch weapons mid-battle. We'll probably do some finagling for some of the enemies like the Dark Flan. Where we'll probably try to have like Lulu and Yuna burn them down with spells a little bit until they're like closer to dead, and then we can try to finish them off with a melee weapon for capture. I want to test something here. Can I get into this temple now? The last time we tried coming here, I just couldn't even get into the stairs. I think it'll let me in. Nothing. Alright. Will it let me into the Chamber of the Faith now? That's my next question. I think if we just push here, I might actually be able to go and take a look at the Chamber of the Faith in this temple. Oh my god, is it gonna make me do this whole thing again? I just want to see if we can check out the statue for the Aeon. It's a really cool scene. Okay. Thankfully, I've done this relatively recently, so I think I remember all the tricks. We need to put a fire sphere here, which is going to put the glyph on the wall. Then we pull this off. Then we shove this over here. Take my glyph sphere, shove that into the wall. Glyph repels you. Oh, right, I'm an idiot. Don't shove it into the wall. We just touch it, don't we? It's weird, but... There we go. Yeah, we want to remove you. Put this over here. Take this out. I think we open this door, this will help remove some of these flames, right? Probably. Yeah, and then if I want, I think we can just actually run on through. Hey, Drac, how's it going? Welcome back. We're just exploring a bit. I'm doing mostly monster capturing, but I wanted to take a look and see if we can actually get into the Chamber of the Faith. I think it's very cool seeing the interiors of each of these, because you don't really get to see them as much during the main playthrough. Because, you know, typically, like when we were coming here, they were like, "Oh, Yuna gets to go in, but you gotta wait outside," so you didn't get to see the inside of most of them. So it's kind of fun when you actually get to, you know, come back. I think most of them, yeah, you can just walk right in.
Sin swam in the sea near Xanarkand. Perhaps the waking dream eased its suffering. Your father touched Sin and became real that night, foundering in the seas of Spira. How sad now that he's caught in the tragic spiral. He is Sin. He is lost.
So yeah, a little bit of backstory. That kind of confirms that Dream Zanarkand is a physical, real place that exists in the world because Sin went there, and like that's how he bumped it when Jack got lost at sea. He left the boundaries of Dream Xanarkand, the normal boundaries of Dream Xanarkand, and bumped into Sin, which is how he got brought into our world. You can see the statue of the Faith here that's being used to summon Ifrit. We got a Lux Sphere. Defense, agility. Also, you get to hear the unique version of the Hymn of the Faith, because each of these temples has a unique version of this that's being sung, representing the different Aeons that are actually singing it. So yeah, just kind of neat. That each of the temples has something like this too. You can go into all of them. Unfortunately, there are currently Dark Aeons living in front of, I believe, every single other temple. So I don't think we'll be able to get into those. And you can't get back into Bevel's, because you just can't get back into Bevel's Cloister of Trials at all. So you won't be able to see Bahamut again. But we'll be able to go back and check out Valifor and Shiva and Ixion. Can we get to Ixion right now? I don't know. Probably not. Maybe we'll find out later. Yeah, you can go see a bunch of them. And you get a little, have a little chat with the Aeon. Just kind of neat. Purpose of being able to get, no purpose, just a cool thing you can do. I would be willing to bet that like most players have probably never done that, because there's no reason to. Like, you don't get anything for it.
Here we go!
It's just kind of a neat little thing you can do while you're exploring, and you get to see, if you like the lore a lot, where you're like, oh man, I really think the setting here is cool. It's just kind of neat being able to see that stuff, because you don't usually get to see the like statues for the different faith. And some of them you get to have little chats like that. I don't remember if all of them work like that. I'm not going to say all of them until I've done it again more recently than like 10 years ago, but yep. Well, there's not really flavor text, but there's that little chat. Like, we just had that chat with, I'm just going to call him Ifrit. His name's probably not Ifrit, but, like, the guy who is powering the faith of Ifrit. Oh, okay, so we're done with all these. Like, I'm guessing his name's not Ifrit. Maybe it is. Maybe the faith, maybe the summons, no, probably not, because I doubt that Seymour's mom was named Anima. Okay, so we got Mian Fangs, we got the elements, and we got the eyeballs. We're good on those. Let me check I took pictures of this. I literally pulled out my phone and took pictures of this. Okay, so I need Raldos and bombs from here. And one Imperia. Iperia? I don't know what an Iperia is. The bombs aren't... So I only need one bomb. I know we can find bombs out here, so that's not too bad. So then, we'll just run from these guys, because there's no point in me fighting these. I know we can fight bombs out here, because I know we did that with Yuna when we were trying to power up her Aeon overdrives.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Or not necessarily her Aeon overdrives. Everyone else is just like having everyone else get blown up by Aeon or by bombs is like the best way to power up their overdrive. But I don't know if we'll find the Ipira and the Raldo. That's a dual horn, right? Yeah, okay, we don't need that. I've already got 10 of those.
Live and let live.
I'm so much more used to the dual horns from Final Fantasy 15 now. Like, that one looks weird to me now. Okay, there's a Raldo. How many Ronaldos do I need? We need 4 additional Ronaldos. Okay, so make that free. As long as we're here,
See ya.
get rid of these guys. Okay, nothing here. Oh wait, you know what? There's a front part of the road. I wonder if we have to go to the front part of the road to get to the bombs. It's possible that the bombs only live in the front part of the road. Okay, so we need 2 more of the Raldos. Still don't have enough accuracy on Orin to do anything useful there. Because yeah, there was a save sphere right at the front of this, so there must be, yeah, there's 2 sections to this road then. Alright. Clear this one up just because it's got a Raldo in it.
Farewell.
I think I need 1 more Raldo. And then we need a bomb, and we need an Epira. I'm thinking the Epira is probably not on this stretch of road. It's probably at the later game stretch of road, like after the inn. So what we'll probably try to do is run back to the start here, and hopefully we can knock out our Raldo and our bomb. And then I'll swing up to the later section of Mian High Road and see if we can get the
Enough.
Epira. I don't know what an Epira is. It sounds to me, my guess is that it's going to be a type of lizard. Man, I didn't remember there being a middle section of road there. Okay. Now,
Live and let live.
yeah, none of you are what I need. I'm gonna hit
I'll
one
be
more
right back.
Raldo if we see it, just to make sure that I got 4. There's one. Alright, let's just double check and make sure we got all we need. Beautiful.
Yeah.
And we'll grab these as long as we're here. Oh my god.
See ya.
I was like, thankfully we're killing everything in 1 hit still, so not too big of a deal. Somebody actually got a level. I'm impressed. Who was it? Orin? Orin got a level. I don't suppose he's gonna get any accuracy, because, like, man. I can't wait till we've got everybody all stat maxed and I don't have to worry about this crap. That said, where are my bombs?
Live and let live.
I could really use a bomb right about now. Lame.
I'll be right back.
Alright. Nothing? Any bombs over here? No?
Live and let live.
I know for sure they exist on this stretch of road because I do distinctly remember fighting them when we were charging up overdrives before we fought Belgamina the first time. Because I was just having everybody attack a bomb until it self-destructed, and then I could I could focus the damage onto one of my specific party members to ensure their overdrive was getting charged. Ugh, no dice.
I'll be right back.
We'll swing by the monster arena again too, on our way past, just to check if I've unlocked anything new. I probably haven't, or probably won't, I should say. Ah, there we go. So thankfully, I've apparently already captured 9 of these, so I just need 1 more, and we're good to go. So now I can swing up to the northern end of the Mian High Road, and we can go check if we got anything going on out there. Board airship. I'm just going to teleport back to the travel agency there.
You're counting up.
Beautiful.
Yee-haw! Here we go.
And that should be good to go. So now we just run north a little bit. And we'll just follow this through to Jose. I'm actually curious. I feel like we tested this and we couldn't get into Jose Temple because Ixion is sitting, the Dark Ixion is sitting outside of the temple. No. Well, I'll double check that I'm good in the bombs, just to make sure. Yeah, we're good in the bombs. Alright.
Enough.
Hey, Orin actually hit one of the flying guys. Nice. Good job, buddy. Okay, so now we're just looking for an enemy that I don't recognize named Ipira. Thankfully, we can see monster names, so I don't have to worry about that. Nope, it's not any of you. I know what you all are.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
We're gonna be hearing a lot of that line, by the way. Alright. Oh, that's why I captured so many bombs last time.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
That would explain it. Because there's a fight out here with 3 of them. I'm gonna take a guess and say that this monster that we're missing is down on the lower road, because there's like a different set of monsters that spawn on the lower road. It's kind of like your punishment if you screw up the fight with Chocobo Eater and get pushed off the cliff, is that you end up with like a slightly tougher group of monsters that you have to fight through. Let's make sure I've got all those that I need. Yeah, okay, we're good.
Enough.
I mean, we're doing fine. Let's just assume that this Ipira lives all the way down here. Is it you in the middle there? It is. Ipiria. And I was at 9 of them? One second, I just want to check my little camera roll real quick. Yes, okay, so we're good on that now.
Farewell.
So next up, we should need to head to Jose, and we're looking for 4 different types of monsters there. We only need 1 of 2 of them, and then we'll need a handful of the others. Sweet. Oh, I just remembered that we can't go this way to get to Jose, though. Because the Dark Mage's sisters live on the beach now.
I'll be right back.
Which would be a problem. So we're going to need to take the airship to get to Jose, because we're kind of cut off along Mushroom Rock. Alright, so board the airship.
You're counting.
So if I take a portal, yeah, that's... If I go here,
Yee-haw! Here we go.
where does this put me? Perfect. That's exactly where I wanted to be. So now we go out the other side this way, and we just got to run up and down this bit up here, I think. How am I feeling about raptors and funguars? Do I need any more of those? I probably need more funguars because they're a pain in the ass and I probably didn't catch them. No, actually, I'm actually totally good on them. I need one more raptor, though. Alright, sweet. Raptor acquired. Can I just kill these in one hit? Ah, beautiful.
Farewell.
So I don't need any more of the raptors, and I don't need any more of the funguars. Beautiful. How am I feeling about red elements and Lamatsus? I need 5 more of you. And we are good on the rest of these, but as long as we're here, we'll just kill them for the XP. It's probably faster than running. Well, it's not faster than running, but whatever. It's not that much slower. Okay, so need 4 more of the Lamatsus. Good timing.
Farewell.
Like if I just spam attack, we should get through them pretty quickly. So 3 more of the Lamatsus. Bum. 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 What are these bees? Bite bug. How am I looking on bite bugs? Oh, my phone keeps turning off. Bite bugs, we are... Interesting. Bite bugs are not listed on the capture list for this location.
Farewell.
Well, then I guess we'll just keep they must belong to a different region. So we'll just keep capturing them until it says that I've captured enough of them. Yeah, basilisks? No, it's not listing these here either. Oh, you know what? I bet you Jose and Mushroom Rock are 2 different regions, but there's so much overlap. Ooh, is that going to be a problem? I might need to go back to actual Mushroom Rock. For the Garudas and the Gondorewas. I'm not sure we get those out here. I mean, if nothing else, we'll catch a few more of the basilisks and the bite bugs. Is it that... Okay, let me look at my little picture here real quick. Oh, beautiful. 2 basilisks. Does the next area have bite bugs and basilisks? Yes, it does. Okay, so... They did just split these. Oh, so this road is like half enemies from Mushroom Rock and half enemies from Jose. The little foresty bit up ahead is going to be like all Jose enemies. And then the bit behind us is going to be like all Mushroom Rock enemies. Got it, okay. That makes sense.
Enough.
Kinda. We've captured, what, 3 of the basilisks? How many more basilisks do I need? Oh god, I needed 6 additional basilisks. Maybe I'll hang out here until we capture 3 more basilisks. Just to get them out of the way. Because I don't think the basilisks spawn on the next bit of road. So we'll want to make sure we capture them here. Aggressive zookeeping. Bring me 10 of every animal. I do like that there's a difference in the animation depending on whether or not you actually capture them. Because you'll notice the ones that we capture, they just kind of fade out, but you don't see the fireflies explode out of them because we're not killing them, we're capturing them. But the ones that we are already at the limit on, you still get the firefly animation because those ones we are just killing.
Farewell.
I think it's a nice touch that even though you're hitting them with a capture weapon, because we don't actually need them. There must be like an on-off switch on our weapon, where we can like turn it off of capture mode.
Farewell.
I should have Titus next time we run into some enemies that I don't need. I should have Titus slice and dice or energy rain or something just to keep working on his overdrive. Like, how are we feeling? I think we're good on these, right? Yeah. Oh, but no, I'm not gonna get a chance to. Okay, whatever. It's fine.
Farewell.
Good on the bugs. I think I need some more basilisks. I want to double check on the Lamatsus. And then we'll swing back to Mushroom Rock and see if I can capture some enemies out there. See, like here, this will be perfect. We'll just have Titus do energy
Too late
rain.
to beg for mercy.
I still need to get Blitz Ace. No dice. We'll get it eventually. How are we looking on the basilisks? Oh no. Ugh. Are we caught up on basilisks? No, not yet. Keep on running. Okay, there's my Lamatsus. I think I'm good on these, but I just want to double check. Capture limit reached. Sweet.
Farewell.
Okay, so now we just need basilisks. Sweet. Check the basilisk. Oh, sweet, we're good. Okay, so that's everything out of this section of road. Let's check. There was something called like a simmer. I remember them being a real pain to get. No, I don't need the red elements, right? No, okay. Good on all these. I feel like it's like a bird, and it only appears on that stretch of road. It's like a super low encounter rate. Yeah, we also need to find ourselves 7 additional Garudas and a Gandharawa, which should live on Mushroom Rock Road. Keep your eyes open for Garudas and Gandharawa. There, that's got to be a Gandharawa. That looks like it could be a Gandharawa.
Enough.
Okay, so good to go on that. So now I just need 7 additional big birds.
I'll be right back.
Which is unfortunate because I can almost guarantee you that those birds only appear in groups of 1.
go so easy on you next time.
So we're just going to be doing this until we run into 7 of those. Don't need any of you. Oh, we're getting some overlap from the previous area, too. Because you guys belong on the Mien High Road list. We are very much in Mushroom Rock territory right now.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
I'm concerned that we may have a slight problem. Well, no, because if we've captured some, that means that we can encounter them.
I'll be right back.
So I think the Dark Mage's sisters were here. Maybe they weren't. Well, they definitely would have been
I'll be right back.
when we did our capture run. What's up here? Wait, I didn't actually need that. Whatever.
Farewell.
I'm worried that I thought the birds only showed up on the like raised bit up by the command center. I'm not even sure we can reach that. Where does this take me? This is just where we got like the weapon, right? Oh no, sweet. This is the command center bit. This is what I want.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
I was a little worried because I was like, I know where the Mage's sisters spawn in is like just a little farther down the road from where we turned in to get here. I was like, oh, we can have a problem, but no, we should be all right.
I'll be right back.
Ugh. Where are my
Live and
burbs?
let live.
It's like this is where we're gonna end up fighting the Dark Mage's sisters.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Alright.
Live and let
Ooh.
live.
The boredom is kicking in. I want to say
I'll
that
be
these
right
guys
back.
only show up on the raised bit, like near the command center. So we're gonna try that. Ugh. I wonder if I can sneak an initiative on somebody's capture weapon. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Whatever. Now that I've killed one of them, though, now they all must die. Let's take a look into that. Can I put initiative on... I don't know. Can't do it on Beastmaster. It's like I'm looking for Waka's capture ball. There it is, the catcher. Alright. Can I put initiative on there and how... It uses chocobo feathers. I feel like I'd rather not. Because if I'm not mistaken, chocobo feathers are used for something I'm going to want to customize. Let me check. I see that. Oh. That's curious. I assumed I would be able to see an item on my list already that I cannot see. Oh, break HP limit, you don't say. Already got what we need for one of them. Alright. Okay. I think this should be where I run into my zoos. Not my zoos, like Garudas. Yes! My memory's not that bad. What I can do...
Take that.
I can do my initiative, so I'd be able to avoid encounters. That was what, number 4? Because I need 7 of them, right? Let me just run around up here for a bit and hope we find 6 additional Garudas. Gotta find somewhere where I can run around without going seasick. Please tell me they're the only enemy that spawns up here. That would be awesome, but I don't think that's the case. Yeah, okay, so we're up to 5, so 5 additional Garudas. The eye poker. I'm going to guess that is blind touch or blind strike. Maybe it is just Garudas up here. That would be mighty convenient.
Booyah.
Alright, well, we'll just keep running around here. Like, hopefully this is all it takes, is I just run in circles here for a minute and I get all the Garudas I need. Oh, boo.
I'll be right back.
Who allowed other enemies up here? So lame. This kind of reminds me of like completing my
I'll be
hunting
right back.
journals in Final Fantasy XIV back in the day. It's like, pardon me while I go wander around the same area for ages. Like, waiting to find that one enemy that I'm looking for. There we go.
Take that.
Trying to think what I want to do next. Like, after we finish this. Do we want to do 10-2? Or do I want to do, like, Witcher 3 or, like, Final Fantasy 12 or something like that? There's a couple other games I wouldn't mind trying. Like, I don't know 12 very well at all. I've basically never finished
I
it.
won't go so easy on you next time.
So, like, I enjoy what I've played of it, and I've heard good things, and I think I'd probably really enjoy it. Or there's, like, Witcher 3, which is, like, an enormous, massive game that I know really well.
Live and let
So it'd be a
live.
little closer to like this one, where it's like I can kind of actually, you know, like discuss some of the more in-depth aspects of the game a bit. I don't know. I don't have any real strong
Live and
feelings
let
on it
live.
one way or the other. Oh my gosh.
I'll be right back.
First it was all Garuda, now it is no Garuda. We're at what, I think like 6 or 7 right now. Like 3 or 4 more. Ah!
Live and let live.
Wish I could add these guys to like a block list. What? Oh, it's a new enemy formation with a Garuda.
Out of my way.
Neat. Well,
Yeah. Farewell.
Oh boy. I don't have any music out here.
Live and let live.
Trying to put me to sleep. Well, while we're running around, I guess we'll talk about other plans and news. I'm still playing more of my World of Warcraft. I've been,
I won't go so easy on you next time.
like I said, I've been doing progression rating on that heroic. We're still 7 on 8. We're gonna be resetting in 3 days, I think. We do Wednesday night, so. So I'm hoping between Wednesday and Thursday we'll be able to knock out that last one.
Live and let live.
I spent far too much time this week trying to farm out options for, I'm missing the 4th piece for my four-piece set bonus. I have 3 out of 5 possible options. You only need 4 for the set bonus. What raid? The new one, Liberation of Undermine, against Gallywix. It is like, it's really awesome. Oh man, I might just do a one-off of just showing off the new zone of Undermine. It's like the Goblin capital city, and oh my god, it's everything you'd want out of the Goblin capital city. It is full of garbage and explosives and con men, and just brilliant, just absolutely brilliant. Raid's super fun. It's like you're kind of clearing out some of the like areas around. It actually just takes place in the zone. Like the whole zone is the raid. And then you're like clearing out some of the like different enemies around there, and then you go into the Galagio Resort, and casino and hotel, and the final bit of the raid takes place in there. So we're 7 of the 8 bosses down. We have Gallywix left to go. I'm really hoping I ran, so we did 7 8 of Heroic this week. I went and ran Normal, did all 8 bosses on Normal to try to see if I can get one of the, there's 2 different bosses that can drop the 4th piece of my set, or a 4th piece of my set, and then a 3rd boss that can drop a token that I can just use to buy a piece. And I didn't get either of the pieces or the token. So then I went and did it on Raid Finder, because I was like, it'll be a huge eye level downgrade, but like, the set bonus would be better. So like, I'll just go and run Raid Finder. And again, same thing. There's 2 different bosses that can drop a piece that I need, and a 3rd boss that can drop a token. Did not get any of those. And then it was like, all right, there's an option for every other week they give you a catalyst that you can use to upgrade for your thing. And I'm like, okay, is that... No, I did one this week, so no, I can't do it until not this reset, but the reset after. So that's not a great option. And then they have the vault where like you have 9 random loot items that you get to choose one each week, based on like the eye level, and the rewards are based on what you've done in the previous week. And all 9 of mine did not have it. So I'm really hoping, like, fingers crossed. Alright, sweet, that's good. I believe, one second, I just want to take a look at my list real quick. I believe we're good to go on Mushroom Rock now. We've got our Gondorewa, we got our Raptor, we got our Lamatsus, we got our Garudas. Sweet. So now we need to go find our Simurgs, our Snowflans, and our Ochus, and our Bunyips. Which shouldn't be too bad. We'll just teleport back to the ship and head back from there. But yeah, we got... I gotta hope that when I get that, it's gonna have it. And if not, I'm going to probably Monday night, or Tuesday night, attempt to go run the raid on normal, if I can find like a pug group to run it with, so that I can hopefully get my set piece before we go to do the final boss on Heroic, just so that I'm not like... I'd really like to have my set bonus when we're going into this final boss, because it would be a big boost to my damage, which would help. But
You're counting.
we'll see. Jose. Do I want to go to Jose? Am I liking the sound of Jose? Jose High Road. Let's try it.
Here we go.
Yeah, raid's been super fun. I've been really enjoying that, and I've been switching over to an alternate character working on my hunter. I've been running rogue for this raid, doing my outlaw rogue. I switched over to leveling a hunter today in my free time just
I won't go
to
so easy on you
move
next
that
time.
along a little bit so that I have some other options. I really should look at like leveling my Death Knight and learning the tanking mechanics, but maybe after the hunter. I do love my hunter. It's the same hunter I was using when I was doing that Mists of Pandaria remix, when I got the two little like ghost hedgehogs and I named them Sonic and Knuckles.
Live and let live.
So I've got my Sonic and Knuckles hunter running around out there, leveling up right now. Oh, and I made a character on one of the servers. Somebody, they added a new like store mog that looks like Dagoth Ur's helmet from Morrowind. And I was like, oh, that's really sick. And I saw somebody that did a transmog as Dagoth Ur. And I was like, well, there's no way that I'm going to be able to get the name Dagoth Ur on World of Warcraft. Like, there's enough nerds that play World of Warcraft that somebody's going to have that. Yeah, no, I got it.
Right back.
Not on a good server. I got it on like a really crap server. But thankfully these days you can like cross-server basically everything. Like, you can do cross-server, cross-faction guilds. Like, the guild I'm in has members from both factions across multiple servers, so, like, it doesn't really matter what server you're on anymore. The only thing that really matters for is the auction house, so, like, I'm gonna be... My Dagoth Ur lives in a really crap auction house, probably, but I do have a Dagoth Ur now. I might re-roll him. I roll him as a mage, and I'm not really digging the... Dagoth Ur's mostly naked, except he's got like a belt. And I'm not really digging any of the cloth belts. I was trying to base it on like, oh, what do I think Dagoth Ur would be? Like, what class would Dagoth Ur be in WoW? And so I was like, oh, we'll go with mage, but I'm not sure I'm digging it. We might re-roll him as something. I don't know, maybe like a monk? Or a shaman? I don't know. I have to kind of look at their belts. I'm gonna have to like open up one of my shamans and go through all my different characters and like scroll through the belts and maybe have like a reference picture of Dagoth Ur up. Oh, you could have gotten a Gondorewa out here. Who knew?
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Just to see if I can find a better belt. I'm picking my class based on which one has the coolest looking belt. Not even the coolest, a specific belt. The most Dagoth Ur looking belt. Which is like clearly how you should pick your classes in an MMO, is which one's got the sickest looking drip.
Farewell.
Like, forget which one's fun to play or like useful in a multiplayer scenario or like has interesting lore or flavor. It's just who's got the best drip. Bunyip captured.
Enough.
Snowflan. Okay, so we need more bunyips, we need more snowflans, we need more of them birds. I don't even know if the birds live out here. Do the Simurgs, can they spawn out here, or are they only on that road? They might only be on that road. I remember them being one of the ones that, like, I remembered that name because they're a real pain to get. Oh, whatever. I don't think you have to successfully do the overdrive for this to count. So I'm gonna get a low damage overdrive here, but this is almost certainly gonna kill everybody anyways. Even missing that, I dealt 10,000 damage to both of those Gondorewas. Nice. Alright, well, whatever. But yeah, Daddy Dagoth needs a belt, so we're gonna need to do some poking around through my cosmetics bin. Yeah! It's the correct phrase. Oh god.
See ya.
Oren's been poisoned. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little relieved that, like, the mage belts look like crap, because I kinda hate playing mage. Good night, thanks for stopping in to call me a nerd. And make fun of my description of Dagothor's sick-ass belt. Yeah, it's great. Fantastic. I'm tempted to see if I can make a Nerevar. And then I'm gonna like give you the Nerevar, Bethany, and then we can go around and we can
Live and let live.
control people in the zones. Or see if I can get like the full tribunal on that one. Like if we can get Almalexia, Selthasil, and Vivek on there, that'd be really sick. I'm all caught up on these now, right? Yeah, okay, sweet. We just need the Flans, Ochus, and the Simurgs.
See ya.
We'd have to make like specific guilds for all of them though, right? Like, 'cause I would have to get like a House Dagoth guild for Dagoth. Oh, I should look into that. I should get House Dagoth locked down for Dagoth, or we're gonna want that.
Enough.
And then I could get like the the tribunal for the rest of them. I'm not going to use these ever, but it's just going to be nice to know that they're there. There's an Ochu. Beautiful.
Take that.
I think we go House Dagoth, right? Do I go House Dagoth or I go 6th House? I think House Dagoth is more like on brand. Like, that's what Dagoth would call it. He wouldn't call it the 6th House. He would call it House Dagoth.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll even make a guild for like the non-affiliated characters. We could get like what's his name? What's the old man?
Say
Why am I
your
blanking now?
prayers.
Oh my god.
Farewell.
It's got like a really Roman sounding name. I can't. Your contact in Balmora. Oh my god, why am I blanking on this? I love that guy. I was so disappointed that he wasn't in Oblivion. He's the shirtless bald guy. Maybe we can get one of him? And we can get like a Mongrel Dogs of the Empire guild? Oh my god. We're actually taking noticeable damage.
See ya.
Uh-oh. I was like, uh-oh, Titus might actually die on that one. I was hoping Waka would come up next, but we're good. Oh no, I'm thinking this means the Simurgs are going to be only on that. I haven't seen any out here. And that makes me think they're going to only live on that last bit of road. Okay, Ochu. Still haven't hit the capture limit on them. At least it hasn't told me we hit the capture limit on them.
Yeah.
And still need more of the Snowflons. Beautiful. We're good on the Bunyips. And the Garms, but we'll just take them out because why not?
Farewell.
Honestly, I think the bunyips are a really cool design. Like the little shell arms that they can kind of pull in. It's kind of like a crab. Alright, let's see if we can find some of those Simurgs. If I just like hang out in this area, maybe they'll be like more likely to spawn up here. Oh yeah, because we didn't get these down there at all. So yeah, it's definitely some different enemies spawning up at this end of the road.
Enough.
So maybe we got better odds of running into some Simurgs up here. Sweet, okay, we're done on the Flans.
Yeah.
So I need to double check the Ochus, and we need a bunch of Simurgs. So if it's not an Ochu or a Simurg right now, just let it lie. No, not what I need, but I will energy rain these.
Beg for mercy.
Alright. Well, we got a Simurg, so that's good. Because I need a bunch of these. I've captured 2 of those since we started now, so... According to my list, I need another... Oh, they've already gone. I'll say goodnight if they go past again. Sometimes they tune in on their phone, too. Sometimes they say goodnight, and they sit in their room watching on their phone. But entirely possible they're still working. I'm gonna need an additional 6 Simurgs.
Live and let live.
This feels like the best area to find them, though, is like this little bit up here. You're not a Simurg.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
I do remember these being one of the, like, more pain-in-the-ass ones to find.
I'll be right back.
Alright, what's in the next area? Next area we got a lot more we're gonna need to find, and it looks like it is gonna be Thunder Plains. There's an entire enemy in Thunder Plains that we just haven't encountered, apparently. Which I'm a little concerned about. Oh, Jesus. I don't like that at all.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, Thunder Plains looks like we didn't do particularly much capturing in, just because it's Thunder Plains and it sucks to capture in.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
What I'll probably do for Thunder Plains is we'll, like, see if I can get near the base of one of the towers and then just run around there for a bit. Hopefully that'll be good enough for it. Then I don't have to deal with the lightning. I wish there was like some kind of no encounters equivalent, but for lightning. Okay, so I should need 5 more Simurgs, right? Done 3 since we got here, and I had 2 when we came in. You're not what I need.
Live and let live.
Nope.
Live and let live.
God, finding 5 of these is gonna be a process, isn't it? And I guess we got 3, and it hasn't been that long. Actually, we only really got
I won't
2,
go so
because I
easy
got
on you
1
next
when I was on the
time.
way through the first bit, so... Not super ideal, but that's okay. It just means we're storing up the luck. Karma's gotta balance it out, oh, for God's sake.
I won't go so easy on you next
It'll
time.
be fine. Depending on how it goes, what I think we'll probably do. If I have to run my normal raid on Monday night just so that I can look for gear, maybe we'll stream that. We'll just stream a run through the normal raid
I won't go so easy on you next time.
with like a random pug group. And we can show off some of the new zone and content and stuff like that. And wow, because then I'll be able to stream. That's like I haven't been streaming as much lately because I've been actually, you know, working on prog rating in WoW. So like, I'm like, oh, I'm working with the guild, and I'm not usually trying to stream when we're working with the guild because it's like we're all on voice chat and trying to like coordinate and plan and, you know, like figure out strategies and how we want to run it and what we want to change and whatever. And I'm not trying to put everybody's and, you know, just talk shit like endlessly. So I'm not trying to put everybody's business on Twitch, but oh, 2 of them in a row. But if I'm just running with pugs and I'm not going to be using voice chat, like, do that. And it's just normal. Like, I could be half paying attention for normal. Like the last time we ran normal, I don't think we had a single wipe. We had a few times where some people died. We got like a little closer than I would have liked, but that's what'll happen with pugs. Because sometimes you're gonna get like people that have like, because you know, when you're putting together a pug group, like you don't know what those people do, so you're kind of just going off like, do they have a reasonable like eye level of equipment? Like, does it look like they'd be able to survive 10 seconds in this raid? And then like,
I'll be right back.
if you're gonna get real picky, you might be like, hey, do you have any achievements to show that you've like completed some kind of content on par with this? Some people get way too hard with that, and they're just like, I want you to have an achievement for like clearing the current most difficult content in the game in order to get into the entry level content, and that's just like, oh, for God's sake, like, don't gatekeep the content. It's annoying as hell. But like, I understand if they're like, oh, do you have like, did you clear last season's raid? If you're like lower on gear level, so they can be like, well, at least you're competent. At least you know what you're doing. So like, you've done some stuff before. Oh God, got too close to the borderline there. I'm just gonna circle this chocobo for a bit. That's the new strat. Yeah, sometimes you get these groups and it's like you'll have somebody that's like has the gear to run like end game content, like they'll be fully geared out, but then they just don't know how to play their class at all, and they've very clearly never seen this content before, and you're just like, where? How did you get here?
I'll be right back.
Whatever. It's fine. Okay, wait. I either need 1 or 2 more, and I don't remember. So we'll get 2 more just to be safe, and maybe that second one is going to be like, already capture limit's already reached. Ah, Simurg's the worst. Oh, nice. I wish you could view your capture log like from your menu.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be really nice if it showed it somewhere other than going to the Calmlands. So are you a Blitzball player? That's not a Simurgh.
Live and let live.
Or a Blitzball. Nope.
Live and let live.
I wonder what the thought process was on designing Titus as like a star athlete. Like, it's a very unusual direction for like a Final Fantasy main character, particularly when they went back to this like slightly more fantasy themed setting compared to like what we'd seen in 7 and 8. Like 9 went back to I would almost say strict fantasy setting. This has like some elements of technology because we've got like the 10,000 or 1,000 years ago everything was super fancy and technological. I didn't even see if that Simurgh gut was like beyond the capture limit or not. Now we need to catch another one because I wasn't paying attention. That's okay. But like I wonder what the thought process was like. Make him a star athlete. He's gonna be the captain of the team. And then we'll make this fantasy sport we've created like a central mechanic to the game. Oh no. Well, that's bad.
Yeah. Enough.
A little awkward. Yeah. It's just an interesting choice. Like I kind of like it. Like I think it makes him kind of fun, and that he stands out from the traditional Final Fantasy cast a bit just because of that. Because he's a bit of a dumb jock, and that's not really like a stereotype that you tend to get in these games. So like it's kind of fun. I like him.
Easy on you next time.
And I do actually really like the recruiting all the players around the going around like you just walk up to random people and be like, "Oh, you a Blitzball player? Oh god, that's unfortunate." I think that's really fun. Alright. Orin, get us out of here. I like doing all the trades and planning out your season and like it's just an interesting little side activity. Of the side activities they've had in this, it's pretty high on my list. Then again, I seem to have a very different opinion on like Final Fantasy side activities compared to a lot of people, because I think that Final Fantasy IX's card game is objectively better than Final Fantasy VIII's card game, and that is very much not the popular opinion. Most people absolutely hate Final Fantasy IX's card game and love VIII's, and I don't understand that. Sweet. Okay, we're good on the birds.
Farewell.
So now I just need a few more Ochus, and we're done with this whole area. I was like, I do remember ages and ages and ages ago trying to capture Simurghs to get my like 100% completion on this game. And I had to like go online and look up like where the hell they lived. I'm gonna pick up the card game, hoping to start 9 in like 2 weeks. Oh hell yeah! Oh, I'm so excited for you. Have you seen any of 9? Like played any of it? Watched anybody stream it? Do you know any of the plot or anything like that? I'm not gonna spoil anything. I don't want to spoil stuff. But I'm just curious if you've... Oh, Ochu capture limit reached. Hell yes! We done! Kept myself blind. Nice! Oh man, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. It's one of the best. Oh, shit. Inventory is full. No, I don't want to discard the cattle bog. What? Just discard one of these flame tongues. How do I... Okay, we've got a... we've got a problem. We need to go clear out my inventory.
Live and let live.
Yeah, I think you're gonna love it. I think you're gonna absolutely love it. It's got an absolutely wonderful cast of characters, interesting plot line, some really visually striking and breathtaking locations. Good story beats, cool cutscenes. It is a old school Final Fantasy in the way the combat works. It's got the old school, like the way original Final Fantasy VII worked, where you got like your action bars build up and then you press an input. So that'll be. I'm interested to see. I hope that doesn't like turn you off on it, because I know it's like you haven't played as many of that style of RPG. But I think it'll grow on you. You'll get it. You'll get the hang of it. I was like, I know that definitely if you're not used to that style of game, is like it's gonna be a like, oh my god, this is so awkward, and it can feel very stressful when because you've got the little timer bars ticking up all the time. So like, but like. It's not that stressful. It just can, when you're first getting into it, can definitely be like, oh god, like, what's going on here?
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Yeah, there's a ton of cool stuff to see in that. I would highly recommend not worrying about 100%ing it on your first playthrough. I won't go so easy on you next time. Not like strictly 100%ing it. Just because there's some like really tight deadline, like specific stuff of like, oh, you have to stop between the third and the fourth sentence of this character's dialogue and run 16 screens backwards to go see this event, or you miss out on a checklist that gives you the "you got everything" achievement later, which is like, it's fine when you know the game super well. Like it's one of those ones you almost have to have a guide open for if you're planning to like 100% it. And there's some really interesting stuff to see if you're doing that, but it's definitely not something I would recommend in a first playthrough. So a lot of the Final Fantasy games I think are like pretty damn fun to 100% on your first playthrough. Like this one I think is actually a really good one to 100% on your first playthrough, because there's almost nothing missable. Which just makes it like very open to first playthrough 100%. But 9 is not that game. Let's go to Thunder Plains.
Yeah, here we go.
7's pretty good with that too. You can definitely like 100% 7 without like too much effort. Okay, how? I remember that I accidentally summoned, what's his butt out here? How bad is that?
Enough.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like there's definitely stuff that there's gonna be stuff that you're gonna be capable of doing, and I can tell you right now, there's gonna be stuff that Chad is gonna be like, you need to turn around because you didn't see the cutscene of a character scratching his butthole because you didn't leave the area at the right time. It's character development, I swear. And like, don't worry about it. Like, I'm not even exaggerating that much. The fuck? Like, there's gonna be some like, it's not worth it moments in that game. Okay, first strike. I shouldn't need first strike anymore. I shouldn't need first strike anymore. We're gonna ditch it. I can ditch it, it's fine. Vigilante, initiative. It's tempting. We're gonna ditch it. Counterattack, definitely don't need anymore. Brotherhood I can't sell. SOS Overdrive doesn't matter. Double AP doesn't matter. Flame Tongue doesn't matter. Lightning does not matter. Poison doesn't matter. Dark Touch doesn't matter. Definitely don't need a Strength. Definitely don't need a Strength. Don't need Distill. Don't need HP and MP Stroll. That's fine. We're gonna keep my Peaceful Shield. We'll keep the Soft Shield just in case. Sleep Ward, don't need. Silence Wards. All the wards I can basically get rid of. They're not gonna be that useful. Oh, I can't sell what I've got equipped. Right, of course. Magic Defense, whatever. Sensor, I'm never going to go back to that. Half MP cost is irrelevant because I have 1 MP cost. Lightning Strike, Death Touch. Ooh. Nice. But we'll keep it. We'll keep it. You can buy these from a shop in Macalania Forest for 10,000 gil. They are super helpful. It's 10 or 100, I don't remember, whatever. You can buy them from a shop. 4-slot empty weapons and armor are really helpful. More so the armor, for customizing your own, like, quote-unquote ultimate weapons and armor. But we don't need that. If I see any 4-slot armors, I'll probably keep those. Or any three open slots plus 1 thing that I need. We'll probably keep those. Piercing and initiative, good, but we've got first strike on there, and he's got flee, so if I need to, I've got that. 1 MP cost is funny, but we don't need that. Well, not gonna lie, that's actually better than I would have guessed. Because quick hit is affected by that. And that makes him able to quick hit really easily. But whatever, I don't need it. It's fine. Fine, just get rid of it. Wait, I'm equipped with that, right? Piercing and Distill Mana don't need. Double Overdrive don't need. Thankfully, this is also going to be a bunch of money, which I could use. Stone Proof and Poison Proof, I'm going to keep. That's... Wait, is that for Orin? Damn! Maybe I put that on him. Silence Proof, Dark Proof. Wow, okay, we're gonna keep both of those. Tetra Bracer, like, would be good, but Magic Defense is trash, so whatever. Ooh, man. Kimari. That's a damn good lance that you've had that I didn't realize you had. But your ultimate weapon is going to be better, so we'll ditch it. Heat Lance can ditch, Thunder Spear, Venom Strike, Halberd. Those can all go. The Harpoons can go, the Shapeshifter can go, the Halberds can go. Zombie Proof on an Armlet isn't something he's going to need. Stone Proof, again, I might hang on to, just because Stone can be a problem, and if I ever need to bring him out for something, I don't want to have him getting hit with a stone attack and like instantly locked out of the battle. Slow proof. I don't need to worry about slow. SOS protects. No, no, no. First goal, initiative, we don't need that. Oh man, this was one of Wakka's best weapons for a long time, and now that he's got his ultimate weapon, it's just completely irrelevant. We don't have the magic counter anymore, but like, we don't need it. Triple overdrive, look at that, we've got that on his ultimate weapon, plus a bunch of other stuff. Stone touch, man. That was another one. That TKO that got me through a lot of the game, but just not needed anymore. Ace Wizard. That's a really good. God damn, that's a really good set of stats if you ever wanted to make Wakka into a caster. Like super endgame if you were trying to push some magic, that might not be terrible, but we're not gonna need it. We can always build one later if we need it, so whatever. Twitch hitters, don't need them. HP Stroll, don't need them. Zombie proof, whatever, it's fine. We can just cure them if we need it. Dark proof, whatever. Wakka's one of the guys we're definitely going to be using for endgame, because attack reels is like crazy busted. Space power. Zombie touch and SOS overdrive. Weird. Moomba Duo. The Fossil Kate Sith. The Mute Kate Sith. Hey Noble Welsh, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. We're just clearing out my inventory. I got too much junk and it literally won't let me pick stuff up anymore. So we're getting rid of all the stuff that I'm not going to need. There's a lot of this that I'm just like, I'm not going to need this. Half MP cost, whatever. Oh, we got Gillionaire on her God Hand. I didn't even realize that. Nice. Oh, flexible arm. That's good, but I don't need it anymore. If she has a 4-slot bit of armor, that would be... Wow. Right. I mean, that's good, but whatever. We don't need it. We have other ways of doing that. Once you're into the end game, there's a lot of the stuff that you had, like, throughout the whole game. It just ends up being like, this is cool, but, like, I just don't need it anymore. Oh my god, there's so much. Okay, we're done. Now we need to do the same thing for items. I just need to check if there's any items that I'm just like hanging on to that I just extra don't need. I don't think there's gonna be super many. Nah, we'll be fine with that. Yeah, it's things like I got all the fancy weapons now. We haven't done fancy armor yet. We will be. We're gonna be doing fancy armor. Maybe not next part or the part after, but like coming up relatively soon. Once we get to the part where we're starting to like sell the Wakka weapon. Which one were we looking at? Like, did I leave one in my inventory that I don't really need? Let me sort real quick. Equipment, manual. Yeah, all he's got right now is the capture and the world champion, so we're good. Okay, we gotta figure out what here needs capturing. We still gotta capture the little lizards. We still gotta capture the big lizards. Okay, we don't need to capture any more of the weird flying guys. Okay. Little lizards and big lizards are still on the menu. And there's, I think, a full enemy type that I just haven't encountered yet out here. Let me pull up my picture. I was like, I took a picture of what we've captured out here, and there's one unknown on my list. Titus, get your where? Weird. Alright, armor break. Attack bar? I'm guessing? I actually don't know. What the hell? Why did you only get your first badge on one of those? Is that just a problem on mine? Well, I mean, okay, to be fair, Dan, I don't think that most autocorrects have Cactuar built into them. I'm going to say that there's a relatively low number of people discussing Cactuars in their day-to-day life. Certainly not as many as there should be. This is like my version of the how often do you think of the Roman Empire? It's like how often do you text about Cactuars? Everyone type Cactuar so it'll be entered into the system. You know the worst part is I have a feeling that it's not going to be the official Cactuar. I have a feeling it's going to be the Quacktuar, which starts with a Q.
Take that.
I kind of suspect it's going to be the Quacktar. And you're really going to have fun getting your phone to recognize that one. Okay, cool. Doing good. We're still making progress. I'm working on Bwares, the little lizards, like Miliswana something, and the Iron Giants, which is good. Where down? Wait, did that say limit reached? Yes, sweet. Orin. Iron Giants. Holy crap, Orin is one-shot an Iron Giant. That's what's up, boy. Alright. I love them. We got some levels. Like it. Very good. See if we get anything useful out of this. No. No, we don't. Well, his accuracy went up. That's actually not terrible. Okay, so all I need here is the Iron Giant, right? I shouldn't even need to do the armor break, because Orin's weapons should automatically, yeah, be armor breaking, like, by default. Not bad.
It's over.
Also, because we put piercing on Orin's weapon, he should be able to just handle that. Okay, how are we on the yellow elements? Or gold elements? Apologies. Okay. Big lizards? Still need more big lizards. Still need more gold elements, still need more big lizards. 250. Nothing, I can eat that for breakfast. Wait. 250 what? What did I miss? Was there a 250 on the screen somewhere? Or did I discuss 250 and I've forgotten it? Damage? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Nah, it's fine. We're high enough level now that, like, most of the enemies in the game aren't going to be a problem. Yep, it's the Cactuar, but spelled with a Q. Alright. Oh god.
See ya!
Alright, cool. We got 3. I need 10 total. So we need to run into that exact same enemy combination 3 more times? Yeah, 3 more times. What's the difference? These are the lower level variety, I guess you could call it. The formerly named Cactuars live out in the Beaconell Desert, which is much later in the game, so they're significantly stronger, and honestly quite a bit more dangerous. But they added these ones here, most likely because they have the little like Cactuar Stone mini game out here, and they wanted to have it like sync up. That oh, the reason there's Cactuar Stones out here is because there's Cactuars out here. Maybe this place used to be a desert before it got hit by a bunch of lightning. I don't know.
Farewell.
Bunch of Cactuars, yeah, they are. They are real dangerous sometimes. The ones out in Beaconell, like, messed me up the first time we were out in Beaconell. So they got 10,000 needles, and it was just like, oh, cool, an instant kill attack. That's an automatic counter against any attack that tries to hit you, and you dodge basically everything. They are real dangerous. Yeah, 1,000. It wasn't even 1,000 needles. It was literally the full-on 10,000 needles. So the like automatic 9999 attack. Like it was
Farewell.
real bad. just real unfortunate. Like 1,000 needles is bad. 10,000 needles is just like because they have 1,000 needles as well. They actually do have 1,000 needles attack that does a flat 1,000 damage guaranteed no matter what your defenses are, which is like also quite bad, but especially at lower levels when like 1,000 damage is like over half your health. Like, that's a painful encounter. Alright, cool. How are we looking on larvas? Don't need more larvas. Boom! Alright, we're good on larvas. Alright. 2 of the lizards that I need. Still need more of you, potentially. Or that was the last one. That's the only downside is I can't tell if that was the last one. Love that ball, spiky eyeball. Yeah. Waka's current blitzball, yeah, it's pretty cool. He's got a lot of really cool looking blitzballs. Like his ultimate weapon looks awesome. I mean, he's also definitely stabbing himself in the side with it while he's holding it, but like, that's okay. Cactuars and Tomberries, yeah, they're real bad. Malboros. Real bad. Honestly, some of the games, those Iron Giants are like a nightmare. I love all the like traditional Final Fantasy enemies that are just like, this isn't technically a boss, but like, it may as well be.
Enough.
Oh, nice. Iron Giant capture limit reached. Don't need any more of them. I was like, depending on the flavor, magic pots are like potentially really dangerous depending on the game. They're not too bad in this one. Uh-oh. Oh, Titus has gone mad. Get out of there. Let's just heal up Titus real quick. Confuse any of my party members right now is a really scary situation. Okay, we don't need these guys. I'm tempted to put initiative on one of my weapons. Oh yeah, behemoths. Yeah. Those are real dangerous. All right, let's get another energy rain. Still working towards Blitz Ace. Fuck. And okay. What are you learning here? Titus? Oh my god, not what I wanted to do. Dispel, okay. Oh wait, didn't I want to... Hadn't I moved Titus up to, like, Orin's bit of the sphere grid? Oh, you know what? I bet you that was one of the rounds where I died. Move to any node activated by an ally. Yeah, get Titus back up here. Because I want to have him moving down this bit of the sphere grid. I bet you I died after I did that. Are we still happy with where Orin and everybody else is? Yeah, we're still happy with that. Okay, cool. So we got Lulu there. I'll probably have Lulu, like, run down here and grab this and then spend, like, a level or two, and then we'll just have her go through, like, this area. Or potentially, if we get another teleport sphere, we could, like, bounce Lulu back. Where's Yuna's? There's a reasonably short path through to Yuna's stuff if we go, like, through here and then around and, like, over here. And we can start having her work her way back up. Well, I'll get her to she already has Holy, so I guess it doesn't matter. We'll just move. We'll just move her through Wakka's. Because I want to get Osmos and Drain on her eventually. She got Drain. Where the hell does Osmos live? Trying to look for a... Is that it? Yeah, up there. So we'll move her towards that. That's her next goal, I think. Wakka's moving through Orin's section, it looks like. Kind of backwards through Orin's section, which is what I want. We'll eventually probably move him back up to here and have him move forward through Orin's section, then into Titus's section. Okay, gold elements. I think I needed more of these. Nice.
Enough.
Nice. I gotta double check my smaller lizards and see how I'm looking on those. Okay, are we all caught up on smaller lizards? Oh, no, not yet. Well, maybe that was it. Hopefully that was it.
Farewell.
Oh, man. Sweet.
Enough.
You get an item for doing this. You get a variety of items for doing this. So each of these enemies I capture are getting donated to the monster arena in the Calmlands. And every time I capture one of each monster from an area, which I just captured Cactuar, so that'll be the area completion for this, you get a reward of a selection of items, usually fairly powerful endgame items that are hard to come by, usually quite a few of them, as well as unlocking the ability to fight these enemies in the monster arena, and when you complete a set, so like all the enemies from one area, a unique creation. There's also set rewards for, we'll keep them protected for sport. Yeah. It's like a zoo, but you get to fight the animals.
Farewell.
But yeah, like you get there's like set bonuses, so there's like a set for each area. And then some of the like monster archetypes, like the little lizard guys we've been fighting, and the big lizards, and like a flan, or you know, whatever. There'll be like a, if you capture X number of each different version of that monster, you'll get to fight a special one. So I'm hoping we'll maybe get some more of those completed too while we're doing this. So typically it's not like one elixir. Like I can show you some examples because we did do some of this. so I got like 99 shadow gems, I think was one of them. Supreme gems, we got 60 of those. We got 99 shining gems. And these are like super powerful. Candle of Life, we've got somewhere. We got the Soul Springs, we got the Purifying Salts and Stamina Tablet, tonics. We have like the Chocobo Feathers. There's like Underdog's Luck or something, Underdog's something that I've got somewhere in here. I don't know. You go to each area and get every monster? Yep. Oh, they're there. They're all down at the bottom here. Door to Tomorrow, Underdog's Secret, Wings to Discovery. And you, up at the top, it just says there seems to be some use for this. The use for it is either Riku's Mixes, which can do some really powerful stuff with that, or some of the most powerful upgrades in the game are usually tied to these. So, like, end game, we're going to need to put a bunch of these, like, upgrades onto there, and the best way to get them, like, is going to be going through and like here. Break HP limit. Normally, your characters are capped at 9,999 HP. If you want to bust through that and have them up to 99,000 health, you need 30 Wings to Discovery, and they are almost impossible to find normally. You'd have to, like, basically go through, like, stealing or bribing, like, boss level enemies in the monster arena to get like 1 or 2 of them at a time. But when you get your capture bonus, you'll get like, here's a little reward for completing this area, and it's usually something really good. So yeah, worth working on. And like, if you want to be able to farm those enemies later for like, hey, I need to repeat, I need to get more of them for custom armor crafting, you're gonna need to do it.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
What kind of equipment things to use to dish out big damage with Riku's mix limit? That is very true. Big damage and big like status buffs and protections, and there's a bunch of really cool stuff you can do with. I got my gold element captured, finished, right? Yeah. Okay. Cool. I think we're just looking at the little lizards right now and cactuars. They drop a meteor on you, yeah. I don't remember. I don't know if they... Do they have meteor in this one? They must. I don't remember, but... Don't need you.
Live and let live.
Yeah, there's a ton of stuff we're going to do late game. I'm going to have to get a flashcard of Riku's Mixes up in front of me for some of the stuff that I'm going to be using a lot, like Hyper Mighty Guard and Trio of 999. Because she has some mixes that you can do that do some crazy stuff. Like Hyper Mighty Guard, we've used a couple times already, just because I already unlocked the requirements. I think it's a Light Curtain and an Underdog Secret or a Gambler's Luck. Ah. Nice.
See ya.
Nice. I need one more Cactuar. But yeah, it's like Hyper Mighty Guard, what that'll do... God, that gave me some really crazy stuff, didn't it? Hold up, what did that just give me as far as equipment went? Manual. It'll be down at the bottom here, because it's going to be some of the stuff I just got. Oh, it's this initiative. But that's, I mean, initiative's good. Granted, it is like no extra slots initiative, which isn't super great, but... Togemon, yeah! Oh, dude, I love Digimon. Oh, man. Okay, speaking of Digimon, so I built a couple of like Gundam model kits a while back, because I bought that one really big, expensive, fancy Gundam model kit, the like Perfect Grade Unleash RX 78-2. And then I was like, man, I really enjoyed this, so I went and bought a Master Grade Death Scythe Endless Wing, or Endless Waltz, and then version, and then I bought the Gundam Wing Endless Waltz version. I was like, man, these are really fun. I had a really great time building them. They're super, super enjoyable to put together, and they look fantastic, like just straight out of the box and built. But then somebody in my chat, actually, one of the chatters that's in here occasionally, mentioned that they make Digimon models that are basically like Gundam-style kits, like really, really nice, high-quality model kits of some of the Digimon. And I was like, I love Digimon. Season 1 and 2 of Digimon are like some of my favorite childhood TV show memories, or of watching those. And I was like, well, what do they got? And I picked up it's sitting right next to me, actually. I've got a Black War Greymon sitting next to me. Oh, he ran away. Oh, frick.
It's over.
I think we're good. Yeah, okay, we're good. And I'm thinking I might buy the regular War Greymon to go with it. Just have a Black War Greymon and a regular War Greymon. War Greymon's definitely, like, my favorite. Okay. I think I just need to double check that I've got one of the small lizards and we're good to go now. On Thunder Plains.
I'll be right back.
They also make Machine Dramon, and like Machine Dramon I love the concept of, but I think he's one of the dumbest looking Digimon in existence. He's so stupid. I think he's a really cool
That won't go so
concept,
easy on
and
you
the
next time.
like idea of this, like when you meet him in the show and it's like, oh, there's like this abandoned modern city that like there's no people living in it, there's no Digimon living in it, basically. It's just like this abandoned high-tech version of Tokyo, and he's like
I'll be
wired
right back.
into all the networks and able to control all the machinery and like everything inside the city and use it to defend the city from, or attack the people living in this, exploring the city. Is like, it's a super cool concept. It's kind of like that like rogue AI smart city kind of concept, and I think that's super interesting.
I'll be right back.
But he looks dumb as hell, and he gets killed by like fucking Kabuterimon or something. It's like he goes out like an absolute punk.
Live and let live.
Because they've kind of just made, unless I'm misremembering, and like maybe like, what the hell is it Metal Garurumon? Is that
I'll be right back.
the mega version of it? Did like Matt come in and save him at the end? I don't remember. Because that was the during the bit when Matt got all edgy and left the group because he was
I'll be right back.
mad because he didn't think the rest of them deserved him. He was right, but that's okay. Because that was the whole lead up to the Metal Garurumon. I think it's Metal Garurumon. The whole lead up to the Mega Digimon showdown between War Greymon and Garurumon.
Live and let live.
And they like took out Machine Dramon in like one episode. Like he said, the one episode he shows up and actually is like the main villain, and he gets like knocked out like immediately afterwards. They did like one episode of Izzy getting stuck in like a
Out of my
subway,
way.
trying to
I'll
like
be right back.
hide from him, and then he just gets absolutely punked, which is so stupid. So I'm still mad about that. So there's like I kind of want to get it because I love him as a concept, but I also kind of don't want to get it because it's going to be a reminder of how poorly he was handled in the show. Oh, still need more of those. Twice ruined almost all that. Ty was the main person and no one else mattered. I didn't watch Try at all, the new one. I was tempted to, just because it's the original like cast and everything. Which like is cool. Like I think that was one of my favorite. Like that cast of characters were so interesting and fun. And I liked that they were all such different people.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Like they weren't like friends. Like especially at the start of the show, they just weren't friends. Like they were just people that happened to be in the same like class or like similar year to each other. And so seeing them all kind of grow to work as a team and how they all played off each other was really interesting. And I thought they were written super well too, so it felt believable. Like when Matt ran off, it was just like, yeah, it makes sense. Like you kind of see that building the whole show, that he just doesn't feel like he fits in with that group. When he says I want to watch the entire Yu-Gi-Oh! And dig in on, didn't really get to. I never watched it either growing up, so I don't know anything about it. But I also never played the card game, so like I have no connection to it, and so like it just doesn't like. It just doesn't matter
I
to
won't go
me.
so easy on you next time.
I knew them and their names. Everyone knew each other, but not a friend level. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like they were familiar with each other. Like they'd seen each other around, but they weren't. Oh, Digimon. Okay. Oh, I see what it did. I see what
Say your prayers.
I see what it did. My God, how many of these little lizards do I need to catch? Yeah, I actually, Noble Welsh. I actually went and found the only official DVD release there ever was of Digimon from way back in the day on eBay. Paid way too much money for it. But I have a box set of seasons 1 through 4. Sitting there. It's not great quality, honestly. Like, they clearly did not put very much effort into this, and like, some of it's like real pixelated, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I was actually rewatching season 1 fairly recently. I made it through to, I think, shortly after they introduced Edamon, and they were having to do the hunt for the tags and crests. Digimon 1 the movie remaster with OG cast. Nice. I don't know if I saw the movies, any of them. I know I mostly just watched like the show. Like the first 2 seasons were always kind of my like, this is what I cared about. I never cared about season 3 and 4 because they changed like the cast and the plot and the entire like structure of the show. I was like, I liked it being a continuous story that had like consistent rules and everything going on. Like that was fun. Love 4? Maybe I own it. Sitting on the floor over there. Maybe I'll get around to watching it eventually. I watched a little bit of season 3, like the first couple episodes, and I was just like, I didn't really care for the new designs. I was really kind of annoyed that they'd thrown out the original cast and they'd thrown out the idea of there being like a digital world and like it being like a parallel reality. Because like the original Digimon is basically like the progenitor of the isekai anime like genre. Yeah, freezing cards upgrade, like they like turn into Digimon, like they have like DNA Digivolve or something ridiculous like that. I don't remember. It's super weird. I wasn't a big fan. I watched a bit of it and was just like, this isn't my Digimon. And then I turned it off and I didn't tune back in after that. Plus I was getting to that like awkward age in high school where it was like I was like 14, 15. And it's like, I don't want to be the guy in high school watching Digimon. That's not what I want to be. So I didn't watch from that point on, basically. Oh God, I've got to capture a whole fucking mountain of shit in the next area. What time is it? Do I have time to do this? We can start. Actually, tell you what, let's go to the Calm Land and see if we got anything new out of all my capturing here. There's a bunch of stuff I gotta get in Macalania, though. That is unfortunate. Macalania, I'm guessing both the snowy area and the woods. I'm gonna have to do a bunch of capturing in. How's Beaconell looking? Beaconell's probably not too bad. Ooh, Beaconell's a little bad because I need to get 9 sandworms and 9 zoo, which is a little... Oh, and 7 cactuar. Okay, that's gonna be a little annoying. Alright, that's fine. Let me go back to here. Okay, Calmlands.
Here we go!
3 is set in our world and the Digimon anime is a TV show. What? The kids mentioned liking Tai's sister in season 2. What, Kairi? In order to potential to accidentally run into the Dark Aeon in Macalania. I don't think so. Because Macalania's Dark Aeon is, like, at the temple. Like, if you go all the way down to the entrance to Macalania Temple, that's where Shiva's at. I don't think there's one in the woods. So it shouldn't be too bad, no. As long as I just stay away from the temple, it should be fine. That's so funny. I did not know that. about the Season 3 thing in Digimon, that it's like, it treats the first 2 seasons as though it were a TV show in Season 3. That's really funny. Because like, Season 1 and 2 was set in our world as well, because like, when Myotismon came to Japan, he was in Tokyo. Like, you get to see the TV station there. Like, the TV station that the show was originally broadcast on is in the show. I'm researching specimens brought from the Thunder Plains, recreated one nasty beast. Hey, 99 chocobo wings. That's real nice. It's another our world. Yeah. Our World Part 2. We get some more lizards. Okay, so we got 99 chocobo wings. Let's see what we can do with that. Customize. Can I do anything interesting with chocobo wings on a weapon? Apparently chocobo feathers and chocobo wings are different. I feel like if you have a chocobo wing, you could probably get a few chocobo feathers off of it if you really put your mind to it, but like, what do I know? Also, like, chocobo wings raises some ethical questions here. Wait. There we go. Oh, shit! That's real good. So, 80 chocobo wings is what you need to make auto haste. Which means you will just always have haste on you, no matter what. It physically cannot be removed from you. You will start the battle with haste. If they cast Dispel, it doesn't dispel it. If you die and revive, it is still there. If they cast Slow on you, it just doesn't do anything because you have haste on you. Auto haste is insanely powerful. And like on all 3 versions of what I would consider like the ultimate endgame armor is one of the inclusions on the armor. As a matter of fact, I think it may be the only consistent inclusion. I think one of them doesn't even have ribbon. Auto haste is real goddamn good. So yeah, when I said what do you get for doing all this capturing, because we captured all the enemies in Thunder Plains, I just got free auto haste on one person's armor. We're gonna use that later. Now you'll notice that it's gonna use 80 of them and leave me with 19, which means that I'm not going to have enough to put it on everyone's armor, and we're gonna need to find a way to get more of them. But thankfully, there's a pretty easy way to get more of them. If I just save here, I'm gonna see if I might even have what I need to do this. Oh, taming all the little birds. I've bred something out of this world. Oh, sweet. Bunch of Mega Phoenixes. Well, good lord. I think that's also really good if I'm not mistaken. Let me just double check if Mega Phoenix does anything on a weapon. I'm guessing it doesn't, but... Mega Elixirs do. Double AP. But yeah, Mega Phoenix, if I'm not mistaken, is what we need for Auto Phoenix. Yeah, and it's only 20 of them, so I can actually make Auto Phoenix Auto Haste armor for like 2 people right now, which is insane. Here, screw it. Let's get some of that set up. I know who we want to use for the end of the game, like as my like main end game team. We'll just ride over there. It's fine. It's gonna be Titus, Waka, and Riku that I want to use for like the Aeons and Penance. So let's go start setting them up with some better armor. I don't quite have enough to set them up with like full end game ultimate armor just yet, but this is pretty damn good. So if we just head over to Macalania, which is going to be conveniently where we were heading next anyway. We'll just, well, so we'll run through Macalania the normal way and catch what we can on the way. We'll take the full path through Macalania. Oh, wait, does this just put me here? Oh. Well, never mind. No, we won't. If I'm not mistaken... Yeah, here he is.
Welcome. We got some goodies today.
This is Owaka's buddy, or brother, or whoever it was. I think it's the brother, Owaka's brother, that took up his shop when Owaka got killed. Executed by Yevon, off-screen. And he sells us these 4-slot weapons and armor. It is 100,000. It's not 10,000. I thought it was 10,000, but no, it's 100,000. For a free open 4-slot item. So we're going to do that. I'm not going to equip it right away. We're going to want Tidus's. We're going to want Waka's. And we're going to want Riku's. Also, something I noticed that I didn't even realize, I was looking at pictures of this game online, and I was looking up some of the, like, where do I get some of these items, and, like, what are some of the recommended, you know, equipments and whatever for some of this endgame stuff, just to refresh myself on this. And I saw someone that had a screenshot posted from the PS2 version, and there's a change in this game that I completely missed. In the PS2 version, each of the characters' armor and weapons had a colored square around the icon, and the color, they each had their own individual color. So, like, Tidus was light blue, Yuna was yellow, or pink, Waka was yellow, Auron was like a really dark blue, almost purple, Kimahri was like a light purple, Riku was, I believe, green? I'm trying to think what Lulu's color was, but I'd completely, like, shoved this into the back of my memory that, like, each of them used to have an associated color with all of their gear. And I think earlier in the game I mentioned this once or twice where I was like, oh yeah, that's Waka's color. He's the yellow guy. And it's like, that's why I had that in my head. It's because they used to have it on their weapons. I have no idea why they changed that. It's honestly, it makes it slightly harder to read some of this, like, just at a glance. The weapons, it's pretty easy to tell because they use the same icon for everybody. It's like, it's pretty easy to see that, like, the weird hooked swords are Tidus, and this is obviously going to be Yuna's because it looks like the staff she's got at the beginning of the game, and the spear is going to be Kimahri. Like, that all makes sense. But when you go down to the, like, armors, like, at a glance, if you're just shuffling through the menu, Waka's and Auron's look remarkably similar. Like, they do have a difference. But if you're just looking at, like, a cluttered list of them all in a clump, it's like, oh wait, no, yeah, arm guards are Waka's and bracers are Auron's, and I guess Waka's has the little ridges on it more than Auron's does. It's a little harder to read. And again, like, just at a quick glance, the two different shields look very similar to each other. Thankfully, I remember Targe is Riku because I didn't know what the hell a Targe was, so I had to, like, look that up when I was playing this the first time, so that stuck in my head. But, like, I don't know why they changed it. I have no idea. And I even went, because I've got a few light mods installed on this. Mostly just like some texture updates and stuff like that. Yeah, I agree. I think the color thing was way nicer. So, like, some of my textures are gonna look a little bit nicer than what you'll have at home if you're playing along. Mostly like their faces. I added some slightly higher quality portraits. It's the same artwork, just like upscaled a little better. Because yeah, it drove me nuts that they were a little blurry. And then same with, like, the menus and stuff like that. And then their character skins, I'll have some upgrades. That's basically the only upgrades I've done. And I have a shader installed that's, like, super minimal shader with a sharpening filter applied to it just to crisp things up a little bit. But then I was like, well, let me go see if somebody added a mod that, like, puts the colors back on there. Nope, nobody's done it. I don't know why. I'm a little annoyed because, like, I could really use that. It would make my life a lot easier when I'm, like, running around trying to figure out, like, scrolling through my inventory trying to find somebody's armor or weapons.
Well,
No.
welcome.
Alright, I want to sell. Hold up. Because we did... I sorted everybody's stuff, and I sold all the extra junk. And then I got a bunch of extra junk because we were out running around. Let's just get all of this. Okay, sweet. I'm gonna real quick customize some of this stuff onto there, because that is super useful. I think we'll put the auto haste on Titus's, because he has haste. So he can haste everybody else if he needs to. So we'll put auto haste on his. Yeah. Add auto haste. I'm almost out of Chocobo wings, but that's fine. And then we got enough for auto Phoenix. So we got the Phoenix shield. Nice. I need to find whatever it is that makes auto protect. That's another one that I'm going to be using on the armor I'm building. I am not planning to initially start building the break HP limit. Also, I love the names change to reflect what the armor does. So now this has become the Miracle Comeback because it's got the auto Phoenix on it. But I'm not planning to use break HP limit, and we're going to need auto protect on my armor as a result of that. Okay, sweet. I will actually probably swap you guys into that now. Auto Phoenix is real goddamn useful. That Phoenix shield with auto haste is going to be real goddamn useful. And where is Riku? Riku. We'll keep the Master Thief because we're going to want that, but there we go. Beautiful. Let's see if we can get enough to make some more auto haste, though. I might actually be able to do that right now. I think we just need to bribe
You're counting on
one of the enemies in the monster arena. I need to look up the exact amount we need to bribe him, but we'll figure it out.
Yee-haw! Here we go!
I can't remember if he's a species creation or an area creation. We'll find out, though. I might not even have him unlocked yet, so... We're starting to craft what's going to be our endgame set of armor, though. For at least the Dark Aeons. We're going to need a separate set for penance. And when we get to that point, we're going to have to just do some grinding and grind out enough for the separate stuff for penance. So there'll be another little grind session coming up right between the Dark Aeons and penance. I might even do that one off screen, though. We'll just discuss it and then maybe do it off screen, because it's going to be 3 or 4 hours of me just running monster arena stuff while we build up for the final boss. But we'll see. Okay. Which monster is it? None of you. None of you. No, I must not have them unlocked yet. Screw it. Do you want to try fighting something just to see what this looks like? Let's, Riku is not going to be super useful just yet because she's super low level, but whatever. Buy items. Can you sell me max out my Phoenix downs, please? Thank you. Alright. We'll take a look at the first of the arena creations. So, pay $6,000. This is the special arena creation that we got for beating or capturing every monster on Beacon Island, or not, Besaid Island. You can see we've got some haste set up here already, so Titus is occasionally getting the oddball 2 turns in a row. We're going to start out and just haste everybody else. That should be good. And I want Riku to go ahead and set me up with a Lunar Curtain, and I believe a Underdog Secret should be fine. Yeah, Hyper Mighty G. So, that is Auto Life, Auto Regen, Auto Life, Single Use, Regen, Shell, Protect, and I believe Cheer, Focus, and all that stuff as well, just applied to everyone. So, we're in pretty damn good shape now. And then we can take Waka here. We can be like, let me I missed the third one. Damn, too bad. Only 4 times multiplier. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. Oh, shit. I'm an idiot. I forgot something very important. We didn't re-equip their ultimate weapons. Riku, can you just steal something from this for now? It might be a good idea to put the ultimate weapons back on my characters. Sorry, we just lost you your buffs there, Waka. My bad. That was a dumb mistake on my part. Waka, would you mind re-equipping your world champion for me, please? I was wondering why it did so little damage. Okay, now then. We're not doing great damage just yet. That's fine. God. Not dealing great damage at all. Riku, use a all-bed potion, please. I think he's just gonna kill everybody in one hit anyways, so it's not like it matters that much, but... I was like, as long as he doesn't have an attack that hits the entire party and instantly kills them, I think we're fine. Tell you what, let's test if a frag grenade will do anything useful to you. Not really. Keep their health topped up. I think it boosts their attack as long as their health is topped up. Yeah, we still need more health on Titus. Okay, what is that? Pain of the Heavens. Okay. That auto phoenix we put on the armor. As long as one person survives an attack, they will just automatically use Phoenix Downs to revive everybody else. Like, 100% of the time, no matter what. So all we have to do... Oh, he got hit with Dark. That's unfortunate. And yeah, like, bloop, there we go, just get her back up. Riku, throw an all-bed potion, because that should get rid of the blindness. Oh, it doesn't? Oh, whatever, it'll wear off eventually. At least I hope it will. How long am I blind for? It's like a permanent condition, or... I'm a little concerned by the blindness. We're gonna go ahead and burn some eye drops, just getting that off of him. Perfect. Okay, he's charging his lasers. I'm guessing that's gonna do that same attack again. Let's try those attack reels again, see if I don't mess it up. There we go. Waka, put up some numbers. How are we looking on... What's the, is it Lunar Curtains? Do I have a Protect on a character? Okay, he's still got his protect, so we're probably fine. Just using all bed potion to top everybody up. It's probably not going to matter. He's probably just going to kill us all with this pain attack, but whatever. Oh, nice. We all survived that. Although we are all blinded. Slight concern. Evade and counter, keeping me alive. Nice and well here. Riku, just heal everybody up real quick. Because I don't like how low on health everyone is. I'm going to go ahead and haste everybody. We could be using quick hit here too to speed things up a little bit, but for right now, I think it's probably smarter to get everybody healed back up and save the MP for stuff like that. Probably a good idea to eye drops Titus. Nice. Keep using the all bed potions to heal everybody. And eye drops yourself. I don't really need to worry about eye drops on Riku right now. Just keep using the all bed potions. We can get tons of all bed potions when we're on Beacon L2. They're like basically free. Alright, screw it. Let's try stealing some more. More smoke bombs. Nice. What's it gonna do? Gonna charge. I don't remember how much health this thing has, so I don't know how much of a pain this is gonna be. I feel like we're relatively safe. As long as none of those, like, Pain of the Heavens or whatever manages to... As long as that doesn't kill everyone, we're fine. I don't know how that one killed everyone, that it did so much less damage the next time. That was very strange. I'm tempted... Fuck it, we're just gonna do another Hyper Mighty Guard. Just reapply all the buffs to everybody. It's fine, I got plenty of things. And we can always get more if we need them. Let me just check everybody's health is topped. Wakka's technically isn't, but it'll be fine, I'm sure. Screw it, you know what? Raise your defense. That looks like a physical attack to me. I don't know if it is, but it looks like a physical attack. Totally is. We're blinded again, but that's fine. Okay, now we just eye drops these two. Eye drops on you. I guess we just attack you. I mean, it's probably not going to work, but like... I actually don't need Riku to do anything else right now. Fuck it, keep trying to steal, I guess. Let's get some attacks reels going. Ah, I just missed it by one. Okay. We'll get better at it. It's gonna take some practice. Still reasonably good. Evade and counter. Nice. He's on the ground, so we've got him relatively low on health, although that's like low compared to what he started with. Which was, you know, a bit. There we go. Okay. Ooh, that hurt. Didn't kill, though. Yeah, let's keep all bed potions. It's fine. Ideally, he'll just pick someone else next time. You know what? I want to give Tidus a chance to attack with this overdrive for sure. So we're gonna. 'Cause I'm still trying to get his like blitz ace. So we'll just give him a slice and dice. Nice. He's gotta be getting close. This bird can't have that much left in him. Ah, too early. Gotta get used to the timings on that. That third one's gonna take some practice. It's okay though, we're doing good damage. I'm liking it. It's gonna get a lot better. We're eventually gonna get to the point where every one of their attacks is basically guaranteed to deal like 100,000 damage. And that's when we're like, okay, we're good to go. Like, you know what? Screw it. Give me a few more rounds of cheer just to make sure Riku doesn't die. If that bird comes in and pecks at her again, because he almost killed her that one time. I love when Tidus gets, or Waka gets the counter, and he just like beans them over the head with the blitz ball. Just like picks it up in both hands and clubs them with it. Oh, it's so funny. Alright, there we go. So now we're nice and cheered up. Should be well defended against anything that comes in our way. Steal some more smoke bombs. Keep burning this. We'll get that blitz ace eventually. Hey, we got him. And we got an overkill on him too, which means we get the bonus stuff. Extra AP. 2 Dark Matters. That's actually really good. Dark Matters is going to be one of the most valuable items in the game, and we are going to have to farm for a lot of it. Like a lot of it. If we go down to our customizers, and we take a look at one of the shields we've got equipped. Where's my... Why can't I customize their shields? Oh, because I'm an idiot, and it's like farther down the list because I didn't sort. Yeah, if we like go down to this, we should now see at the very bottom, ribbon. I believe you need 99 of these. 99 Dark Matters, if I'm not mistaken, for ribbon. Which protects against all status ailments, with the exception of, I believe, death is not protected against, and doom. There is actually a death proof that you can get, but ribbon does not protect against that. But everything else will protect against poison, confuse, stone, berserk, silence, darkness, all that stuff is all covered under this. So on your end game armor, you're going to want that because some of the Dark Aeons can do some really nasty status stuff. When we're going up against Malboros, this is going to be super useful. One of the Monster Arenas rewards will give us a bunch of these. It might actually give us 99, which means that was a bit of a waste, but that's okay. It's usually why you want to do all your capturing first. But we can come back and kill that thing, is what that basically tells me. This will give me a potential drop of dark matter for killing it. And then we're just going to need to farm up a bunch more. The other option for getting ribbon armor on your characters is when we fight Dark Yojimbo, he's going to be in the cave we found him in, the Cavern of the Stolen Faith. And when you first beat him, he just moves down the hallway, and you have to beat him 5 separate times. And he has a chance, I believe it is I think it's like an 8% chance of dropping ribbon armor with 4 slots on it. It might be 2%, I actually don't remember. He has a chance, a very small chance, to drop ribbon armor with 4 slots, or 3 empty slots on it. So then you can customize your auto haste and your auto protect, and the other one we're going to want is auto phoenix. So auto haste, auto protect, and auto phoenix with ribbon onto some armor, and that'll be our setup for our Dark Aeons. So you can just go, what you can do is you can go in there and kill him 4 times, and then see if you got it, or just keep repeatedly killing him the first time, like save before you get in there and just kill him once. And if you set it up right, you can actually set up Zanmato on your Yojimbo to be able to, like, guaranteed one-shot him for, I think it's 260,000 gil. So what you can do is you can save beforehand, go in there, Zanmato the first part of the fight. If he doesn't drop what you want, you just reload the save and just rinse and repeat until you eventually get the armor you want. And then you leave the cave, because when you leave, you have to redo all fights again. So you leave the cave, come back in, save again, and then rinse and repeat that until you get the other ones you need. So that is one of the options. The other option is farming up 99 of them by just killing an absolute crap ton of monsters in the monster arena. Both of those are going to be pretty grindy, like, obviously. I'm probably going to do the monster arena option, which is a little more time consuming, but it doesn't involve me repeatedly Zanmatoing Yojimbo, and I feel like it takes some of the fun out of the Yojimbo fight if you're just going in there and Zanmatoing him. Granted, we're going to have to fight him for real eventually anyway, but, like, I don't know. I just don't like spamming Zanmato at things. Plus 260,000 is a lot. Granted, we're going to spend a lot on the monster arena too, but whatever. It's fine. But yeah, there's our first look at kind of like the end game capture mechanics. What we're going to be doing, running around to every zone in the game, capturing every enemy in the game, and then coming back here, gathering rewards, and then fighting some really powerful monsters. On the topic of really powerful monsters, let me say before we do this, that was like one of the easiest of the really powerful monsters. It gets much, much worse. Generally speaking, the area monsters are the easiest of the like early game monsters to fight. Then the species conquests tend to come in as the next most dangerous to fight, and finally the like custom creations come in. So if we go into like this guy right here. Alright. So I've got auto haste on, you know, Titus, so he's already hasted, which is, you know, helping out. We'll go ahead and we'll set up my Hastaga. And we'll even set up a Hyper Mighty G on everybody because I don't really care. We're not going to be... we're reloading this save after this anyway because we are definitely not winning this fight. Alright. Automatic stone, instant death. Removed from the fight, unable to be used going forward. Counter attacks for 10,000 damage, an instant kill. I can steal a Gambler's Spirit off of him, though. Thankfully, that auto life will fix her, and she should... Oh, she's not going to auto Phoenix because he didn't die while she was alive. And he just punches her for 20,000. And the game gives us a really awkward view of Riku's ass. The end. I think we got to attack him once there. So that's like... It's gonna get tougher, we'll say. We're gonna have to build up to some of those later fights and do a lot more work on our stats and upgrades and getting everything set up there. You can see right now why we're gonna need auto protect, because those attacks were doing, you know, significantly more than our maximum possible health. So we're gonna want to make sure we have a way to deal with that. There are, you know, group-wide attacks that are gonna do more than everyone's maximum health. There are, I believe, only 1 or possibly 2 attacks in the game that will, if you have optimized stats and have protect on everyone and have cheer on everyone, I believe there's like 1 or 2 attacks in the game that can deal enough damage to a full party to instantly kill them from 9,999. So, for the most part, if you don't need break HP limit, you can just stay at 9,999, put protect on everybody with auto protect, cheer everybody 5 rounds of that, and you'll be able... Any AoE attack that would hit multiple, like your entire party, will not be able to kill your entire party in one hit, which means the auto Phoenix will be able to revive everybody without too much of a problem. In general. But yeah. I'm going to call it apart there for now. I'm going to get some sleep. I'll be back probably tomorrow doing some more capturing, because we still got to do... well, let's take a look. We still got to do a bit. We got to do the rest of Macalania. All of these. We got to do Beaconel, which is not terrible, but the zoos and the sandworms are going to be a little bit of a faff. We gotta do Calmlands, which is, again, not terrible, but a little bit of a faff. We gotta do the Caverns of the Stolen Faith, which is not unreasonable, but manually meleeing Tonberries is a dangerous sport, and we have to melee a lot of Tonberries using capture weapons, so that'll be fun. Gagazet. Nothing too crazy. The Dark Flan, I'm a little worried. Behemoth's a little concerning, but we should be fine. Inside Sin is almost all concerning. Omega Dungeon is almost all concerning. And yeah, that's it. So, these 3 have some, like, Dark Flan's gonna be a problem, and then these 2... I am definitely, like, a little concerned. It might be a bit of a pain in the ass doing. We'll find out. We might have to do some leveling. We might have to come back and do some more upgrades. We'll see. But for now, we're going to do nothing, and we're going to call it apart. Thank you again all for joining. It was great having everybody here. Great chatting. We'll hopefully be back tomorrow, unless something comes up and I'm just, like, too tired or whatever after work. In which case, I will mention it on that social media links right there, on the blue sky. It'll be where I post to say, hey, I'm passing out because my eyes are falling asleep at the wheel here. And then the YouTube's got all the old archive VODs. It should have everything up to the most recent video. I checked that today, and we just uploaded part 19 today. I think I have to switch its listing to public from private, but it should all be up there very shortly, and I'll get it put into a playlist. And all the old stuff we've streamed is all on there as well. If you want to catch any parts of that or see how we dealt with any of the monsters or bosses or situations we ran into there, it will all be available in there. But for now, I am going to go get some sleep. Thank you again all for joining. I'm going to let everybody find their own way because I am too tired right now. I need to get to bed. So take care, and I will see you next time.